I know a bitch, I'll say anything for nail money. Cunning, they'll make you feel funny. I know a hoe I helped out using bond money. Funny how she only say nothing.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the New OGs podcast. You got the usual suspects. My bad. Dov. You got Mo or Chevy,
Yes, sir.
and you got Tay 614, the one and only
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Doodoo Take Man.
I'm crazy. That's crazy, boy.
Yeah, Doo Tay.
Doodoo Tay. Doodoo Tay. That's my new name.
I
Fuck
like
it, nigga.
that one.
Doodoo Tay.
I like that.
Doodoo Tay, nigga. Fuck it, come on.
And to kick it off today, I wanted to start with us talking about the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals. These matchups and which direction we think they're going in. So as far as the East, what we thinking?
Eastern Conference.
I'm
not
going
really
Knicks.
sure.
I'm
of
going
course,
Knicks in
we
six.
all know you going in. We going with the Knicks. I don't know the Pacers. It depends on who initiates their game first. Like if the Knicks start playing their game, like slowing it down and shit like that, giving it to Brunson, pick and rolls, all that shit, then it's gonna go New York. But if they're running up and down, like fast breaks and stuff like that, it might go to the Pacers because they score more points and they shoot better from three. So
yeah,
honestly, it depends. But I like the Knicks too because they have more like star power.
I guess more depth. Yeah.
Yeah, they have more star power. So I feel like that wins you games in the playoffs. Just having somebody to give the ball to. It's like, oh yeah, go get a bucket. Yeah, I think the Knicks for sure, but
I think even the Knicks, they're like, you got the clutchest player in the league right now, which is Jalen Brunson. Like, it don't matter how far you behind, they're gonna find a way to even get that 20 to 10 points and just evaporate it. Just the fact you got Josh Hart, OG, Cat, Brunson, Bridges, McBride, and give or take Mitch Robertson. I mean, he only had 13. He only had 1 point in 13 minutes the last game, but just the fact you have those 5 or 6, I think that 6 could take you to the finals. Like, you might not win the finals, but it's going to take you to the finals.
You think they can get there off rip, huh?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
So the Knicks in this playoffs, they average like 106 points a game, and Indiana Pacers average 117 points a game.
That's fine.
So I'm saying like these niggas they probably get more shots up and scoring more. So I don't think it's gonna be that easy of a series for the Knicks.
I ain't gonna say it's easy, but the fact that the Knicks can play fast and slow and actually know who they're playing against, they can slow the game down. So it's like, yeah, Boston probably averaged more points than the Knicks when they first started, and they lowered their points down just by slowing the game down. So like, it's not going to be any different than playing against the Pacers. Though. Like the Pacers probably, I could be wrong. I didn't look at it, but I'm just guessing. The Pacers didn't average more points than Boston in the regular season, or yet alone.
You said they did or didn't?
Didn't.
Probably not.
And the fact that the Knicks, before Jason Tatum went down, they slowed the game down, and that's why they won the game. Like, we're gonna play my pace of game. You got to adapt to my game.
Yeah,
you're gonna get your shots up, whatever you want to get shots up. But it's just the fact that I can control the game whenever I want to. It can be over at any point.
It ain't always about playing fast; it's about playing smart.
I mean, you can play fast and smart.
You can play fast and smart, but with this next team, I think
the Pacers have a better field goal percentage. They make more shots.
Yeah, I just seen something about that. I seen they so they're second as far as this playoffs. They're second in points per game, and they're first in field goal percentage out of all the teams. Yeah, so they making the most of their shots out of all these niggas, all of them. So it's kind of crazy. One thing I think that's interesting about this matchup, I think it'll probably be the most exciting series we see. But I think Knicks have the edge because they're the best way I can put it, they're grittier. They're
Yeah,
more rugged. You know what I'm saying? They're more just aggressive.
yeah.
And the Pacers are kind of like not a knock against them. They're just clean cut. They're like the smart, efficient team versus the niggas is just like
Dirty
we
ball.
just gonna get a dub. Yeah, we gonna get a
Yeah,
dub. It don't matter what it take to get it. We just gonna go in there and ball
yeah.
out. So I love it though, but they're both fast paced too. So it's like it's
Right.
never gonna be a boring game between the two. So I'm excited to see how it goes. Even though my damn yeah, it's I wanted to
And
see some other matchups, but that one is the most
yeah,
exciting.
but even
Wait, who
then,
did you
like
want to see?
Cavs.
I wanted Celtics. I wanted the Celtics to progress.
Hmm.
I actually wanted
Yeah.
to see the Celtics get further than they did.
You
And I
think
wanted to
that?
see the Celtics versus, I mean, I did see the Celtics versus the Knicks, but I wanted to see the Celtics versus the Pacers.
Hmm.
That would have been a blowout. I think fully healthy for Boston.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
but
just like I don't know.
the
But
NBA
even
doing a
then, with
good
like
job
the
with the
Pacers,
script though.
for
They
The
show
sure.
script,
like
yeah,
yeah, because the Knicks
Even
and
with the
Pacers,
Pacers,
like, come on now.
yeah,
yeah.
but
Hmm.
even then, like I'm not taking away from any team because you play as you play. You healthy, you not, you not.
Hmm.
And I think the Pacers probably had the easiest route to get to the Eastern Conference Finals compared to Knicks.
Ooh, I don't know if you can say that though,
Well,
because
they played Detroit. They played Boston unhealthy. Who was this? Hold on, sorry. Sorry. The Knicks. Sorry, the Knicks played Boston. Oh, they played. Oh, they cut. Never mind. I think Boston. I think the Knicks had the easier route. They might have the
yeah, I'm
same
gonna
actual
say
route. They might have the same actual route actually.
Knicks had it slightly easier. They had it
But
Maybe,
they
slightly
was playing
easier.
injured
maybe.
teams.
So was Knicks. I mean, so was Pacers too though.
Yeah,
I meant to say the
they
Pacers.
both
Yeah,
was.
it's kind of even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. The Pacers, we didn't expect it. I didn't. I ain't gonna speak for everybody. I didn't expect the Pacers to get nowhere near this far. That's why I think they had the hardest pass because they had the lowest expectations out of all the other teams coming out of the East. Like I expected more from the Cavs, more from the Knicks, more from the Celtics. They right there with the Celtics. They beat the Celtics.
But even if that's the case, then if we're just saying this, if everybody was fully healthy, the series
The
would have been
Bucks,
different if they played
yeah.
against the Bucks.
Mm.
Mhm.
They played the Bucks first and us, and then they played the Knicks. Like that, as of now, nobody's healthy for those
Hmm.
two teams. So that was an easier route, and they still
Hmm.
won. Like, I'm giving the credit when credit's due. They won,
They couldn't
and
do
that's
nothing
what
about who wasn't
yeah,
playing and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do it. But it's like if
Mm.
if both sides was healthy, with who the Knicks played and who the Pacers played, it might have been a different choice. But I think they still would have ended up meeting each other at the same time, though, just because the way they played the
Mm.
game.
Nah,
They
I
might
don't
don't
think.
make it past the Bucks. I
Yeah,
was
I
gonna say
don't.
they might don't
Yeah,
make it past the
yeah,
Bucks. Oh, healthy Bucks, healthy
yeah.
I think
Dame,
they
and
I think
Dang,
they
nah.
would beat the Bucks because the whole team is a whole better team than the Bucks as a whole.
Right,
Just as a
but the
whole.
Bucks have more star power. That's how you win games in the playoffs. Just like the Knicks, that's how they're winning games with Jalen Brunson. Like he's doing what a superstar is supposed to do. Just like with any other team, like Shea, the last couple of games of that Denver series, he was the guy. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm just about to go crazy."
take control.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
need that. Like you can have a good team, yeah, but you need that one
that's
guy that's
true.
gonna just take over. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Dame
I guess the
and
star
Giannis.
power would have been, but the star power at that point was Tyler Halliburton. He was a star, right? He was a
Bro,
Who
star
the hell
during
is
that
Tyler Halliburton?
Tyrese, Tyrese
I'm
Halliburton.
like, what are you
He was
talking about?
Tyler
no, he
Perry?
was definitely the star.
No.
He was definitely the star of that series, though. Even with Giannis there, because he showed out more than Giannis did during that whole
No,
playoff series.
I disagree. I disagree. Giannis did his thing.
I think I'm just
He
saying.
did more than enough.
Yeah.
He
I
just
think he
did
was
both.
without Halliburton, there would be no Pacers. So without him showing up in big games like that in the Cavs, there'd be
You
no
can say the
Pacers.
same about
That's
any
the same with
team.
the Bucks.
Yeah.
Without Giannis, the Bucks ain't
We
Yeah.
can,
shit.
but they're
I
not winning
mean,
though. They didn't win. They didn't win.
Right, because
what
Giannis got
you
injured,
mean?
right? And Dame
No,
got injured.
Yeah.
Dame got hurt. I think Giannis played the whole series.
Giannis played.
Yeah.
There was rumors he got like some type of, I think it was like a calf injury or something, but it wasn't nothing serious that he couldn't play.
Yeah.
He could still
Don't worry
play
about
on it.
That's
Yeah.
a fake injury. That's fake
But
injury.
Dame was injured. So.
Yeah. He had
But
blood clots
Halliburton
and all
showed up.
types of stuff.
I'm saying that Halliburton showed up when it was supposed to happen.
Right, but he had a healthy
I think he was the biggest. But he was,
And he was healthy.
Yeah.
even if he was hurt, that team would have won.
They wouldn't have
If
won.
Halliburton was hurt,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
think
He
they
showed
would
up
have
when he
won?
was supposed to show up. When he was fully healthy, he's winning. If he wasn't healthy, they were losing. They wouldn't even made it past first round. It could be Giannis versus Pacers, not Giannis.
Okay,
versus
then Giannis's team wouldn't have made it. Then Giannis wasn't there.
No.
Yeah.
If it was star power, we're talking about star power.
Right.
Giannis would have beaten the Pacers if Halliburton was there because they don't have no star power. They just play as a team.
No,
really no
because they
star
have
on
a
their
better team. And
Yeah.
you saying Tyrese Halliburton is a star, so they have a better team with a star. Giannis is a star, but his team is not better than the Pacers.
But I'm saying is, I think if Halliburton was injured, I think Giannis had a better chance of beating that full team because the Pacers team don't.
Yeah.
The Pacers team don't go together without Halliburton.
Right.
So I'm saying like Halliburton has stepped up to the plate, so I think he was the bigger star of that series for his team to get past the next level. He keeps showing it every series though.
No, he's doing his thing, but I still think Giannis played better. Like
he might have played better, but like I mean, there's certain things that Giannis
didn't have nobody else to play with him. Like Halliburton had his whole team to play with him.
I think
it's kind of it's a tough one because it's like Halliburton, like something y'all both said. Halliburton is the energy. The team's offense moves through him, and so it's like I don't think you can't even argue Giannis is the bigger star.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Halliburton right now, I can see what you're saying. He might not be the bigger star, but he's a better player for that team. He's more valued on the Pacers than Giannis was for the Bucks because Giannis can't do it all by himself, and that team ain't gonna do shit with just him performing. But Halliburton needs the team, and the team needs him equally.
Yeah, a nigga that averaged 24 points and 11 assists, like I could tell you that he makes plays for his team.
Yeah, and he needs them to get
Giannis
those assists.
And with Giannis, it's like 32 and 12 rebounds. Like, like it's a different play of like playmaking.
Two different types of niggas.
That's why I would take Tyrese Halliburton for that case, just because you facilitate.
He got better passing abilities.
When I was trying to tell y'all this about the Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton comparison, y'all was still taking Jalen Brunson.
I still would take Jalen Brunson.
No, I'm taking Jalen Brunson. I'm talking about the series. I'm talking about his path to get to where he's at now.
So Jalen Brunson was on the Bucks. Are they winning?
Is it?
Damn, I think
no,
so.
Hold on. No, the question is it with
Giannis?
No.
Without Giannis, is Jalen Brunson
or with Dame? What was the Dame?
No, the Bucks.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying because you're saying
take away star power.
No, because you're saying Tyrese Halliburton is more of a star in that series than Giannis, right? But then you're saying you're picking Jalen Brunson over Tyrese. So I'm saying if Jalen Brunson was on the Bucks over Giannis, it was not Giannis, it was Jalen Brunson. Are you still picking Jalen Brunson?
Yes.
I wouldn't say that, but what I am saying
I'm picking him over what we're talking about now. Just picking out what he did to his column to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm picking JB.
No, I'm just talking about that series.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think
Jalen Brunson was on the Bucks. Yes. That Bucks team without Giannis.
Yes. Yep. 4-2.
I don't know about that. I'm just saying if you were to switch
4-2.
I'm just saying I would rather take Jalen Brunson and switch him with
a better
Tyrese.
player than Giannis.
I'm saying Jalen Brunson is a better. I'm not saying he's a better player than Giannis.
You are.
But he's a better player than Tyrese Halliburton. That's a difference. He's a better player than him, not Giannis.
Oh, Giannis is not a better player than Tyrese Halliburton. In your logic, since he lost.
Yeah, he lost.
So Tyrese Halliburton is a better player than
I'm just fucking with you.
Giannis.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm
fucking with you.
Hell no.
Greek, I'm just saying is, I think as a point guard and a power forward, you play the game totally different. I think as a point guard, you can observe the game and do what you have to do to win a game. I think Giannis is trying to slowly but surely just dominate the game and not look for anybody else. He's just going after to dominate. He's not looking for nobody else.
How
He's just
are you
dominating the game.
dominating and you're averaging 6 assists? And like, how are you not looking for anybody and you're averaging 6 assists?
His points and rebounds I think his points and rebounds just dictate on how you play in the series. Like, yeah, you can have 6 assists, but like if your team is not producing, you have to be the most dominant player of the team.
So you're saying he's the most dominant player, but Tyrese Halliburton still had a better series?
Yes,
no, the team had a better series. The individual player, Giannis, had a better series. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Take the team out of it. You're just talking about individual
okay,
play.
you're not talking about individual play.
You just said he was dominant.
I thought we were talking about the whole team. I was talking about the whole team.
Oh,
that's what I was talking about. Okay,
you named players. You didn't say the team. You named players.
No, I said if
had a better.
If he didn't play, that team would lose. I thought I said if Halliburton didn't play, that team would.
You did say that, but you also said that Tyrese Halliburton was a better player overall in that series. His team was better.
Yes.
His team was better, but Giannis was averaging 33, 15, 15 rebounds,
6 from 5 or whatever. I mean, he was the best player. He was the best player of. He was the best player of that series.
Right.
For sure. He's the best player probably out east in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's not get that misconstrued. But as I'm saying is, as we go back to the Pacers, that team wouldn't be where it is if Halliburton didn't did what he did for the first 2 series to get there. And the team too, but like without him, that team wouldn't be past the first round. I think those numbers that Giannis did would easily get them past the first round, past the Pacers.
Okay.
Easily.
If they had,
and that's just looking. No, if Tyrese didn't, if he didn't play, that team would go past the first and second round. Go to the second round easily.
So you're saying just if Tyrese was not there at all?
Yes, yeah, because they don't got a point guard to actually facilitate and dictate the plays and stuff. If you don't have him, then that team is over with.
Yeah,
and it shows you that Giannis can't do it by himself because. Yeah, if Dame was there, that series would have been totally different. But I think the Bucks also need. I'm not gonna say a pure point guard because there's no such thing as a pure point guard anymore. It's hard to find those. They need someone that is a pass first and shoot second.
The real star was Halliburton's dad. He got inside Giannis' head. I think he was on the sidelines using his mind powers to mess him up. But when it comes to that, so this one gonna hurt. So the Denver versus OKC, my heart.
That's your boys.
Not my boys.
Who's the better player in that series? Okay.
No,
Shea or Jokic?
I mean,
you gotta say Shea. You gotta say Shea.
I've been saying Shea since the beginning.
You gotta say Shea, but you know the real answer, nigga. You know the real answer. You know
I've been saying Shea.
Who was playing?
I think I ain't gonna hold you. They both played their heart out. I think it was. It's gonna kill me to say this. Even though Jokic's team wasn't fully there, I'm not gonna put that on there because every superstar has their ups and downs during the series or whatever.
Nah, you ain't give Giannis no break.
Nah.
Nah, keep that same energy with Jokic.
I think when we first started talking about the basketball aspect, I think he showed up for his team, even though when we came into the podcast, it was like, this person has to play good, this person has to play good. If this person don't play good, this team is done. Now, I remember that the first couple episodes. He showed up when he was supposed to. It just happens that his team wasn't fully there. Like, he had a team full of role players. There's no superstars other than him. Same like Giannis, but it's like you have 2 superstars, but unfortunately the blood clock changed the whole series of that game.
Yeah.
But the fact that Jokic had the better series play from points, assists, and rebounds, he's the best player. But then it's like, but Shea also gave you almost scored like 27, 30 points per game and 7 assists maybe and 5 rebounds. Like it wasn't too far off, but it's like unfortunately my team is healthy. I'm playing good. You're playing good, but you might not get to where I'm going this year. Unfortunately,
Yeah, because
some
you
pieces
got
to
a
get.
better team, just like Tyrese Halliburton, better team.
I still think Denver had a better team. They just wasn't fully healthy.
No,
No.
they did not have a better team. OKC is a better team because you have too many variables. You got too many players that are just not consistent. That's not a good team.
Hey, MP.
So if I don't got a better team,
MPJ, I want him gone so bad.
If we don't got a better team, how I take you to Game 7? Like the teams are pretty much evenly matched when everybody's healthy, but nobody was healthy.
No. Jokic is like 3 players by himself. Yeah. That's how he was dragging. He dragging that team as far as he can, and these niggas still let him down.
That's a carry job. Nigga literally carried them niggas there.
I've been sticking with this take for a long time. I don't know why, but I still think Denver has a decent 5 that can stack up to any 5 when healthy. That's it.
They're healthy. Nobody's injured.
Or Aaron Gordon.
Not
I think
Aaron Gordon was injured. That's a big part of your team.
Well, yeah. But he wasn't injured the whole series, though. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't injured the whole series. He got injured game 3.
Game 3, that's nigga. They played Game 7. He was there for damn near 4 games.
What game did he get injured in?
4 games.
I think he got injured in Game 3 or 4.
I think it was Game 3 or 4, but yeah,
might have been 4 because he played and then he did have some type of. But still, it's like if they were that good, it's not a better team.
But it's like they played. I think they rolled. They rolled through the Western Conference was even harder than what niggas think it was. It was like the Clippers, and I go, oh shit, I gotta play against OKC. It's like I got past these niggas. Now I'm in Game 7 against these niggas. So it's like,
let me ask you something real quick, bro. There's people on OKC's bench that I'd rather have than Michael Porter Jr.
No, you wouldn't.
And he's a starter.
No, you wouldn't.
He's a starter.
No, you wouldn't.
Alex Caruso. I'd rather have Alex Caruso.
Give me him. Give me him.
You said Clippers or OKC?
No, you said OKC.
No, I say OKC.
Okay.
I say Clippers. No. I'm saying OKC, they're bench players. They got bench players that's better than one of their starters. So how are they not the better team? MPJ, you're only as strong as your weakest link to a certain degree.
MPJ is Michael Porter Jr.
He's the weakest link.
MPJ. He might be the weakest link, but he is not that bad. I don't know what it is, this nigga.
He's bad.
He was bad the whole season. He was bad the whole playoff.
He's not a bad player.
It don't matter.
He's not a bad player.
It don't matter. What have you done for me lately? You ain't done shit for me lately.
It's like this. I see what you're saying, but it's like equivalent to saying like Paul George is a bad player, but he's not a bad player.
He had a bad season.
He's not playing a bad player right now.
Yeah, okay,
that's a better way to say it. He's playing bad now. He's not a bad player because he's been playing well for the last 3 or 4 seasons.
Right now, that nigga's a bad player.
Right
that's
now,
a better way to say it. That's a better way to say it because I think that nigga can give Alex Caruso buckets.
Ain't no nice way to say it. You ass, bro. He's trash. He's garbage. No matter yesterday, today, last year, he's ass. It's terrible. He pissed. I can't stand that dude. It's like, man, they pass it to him wide open. He either pass it off or shoot the dumbest, ugliest looking shot you ever seen and miss it. It's like, bro, this nigga is annoying.
I mean, bro, I see what you're saying, but I see what you're saying, but if I guarantee you, bro, I feel like what's it, 31 teams, 32 teams in the league? I think a lot of teams would trade for him for less.
What you mean?
Not after this performance.
Shit.
Not after this performance.
Who would want him? Who would be like, oh yeah, give me him?
Nigga, I could go to the
Charlotte.
The Raptors.
Charlotte or Utah?
The Raptors,
Miami.
Miami. Nobody wants to go to
Miami. He can go to Miami in a heartbeat.
Toronto.
Or he probably would go to Detroit.
Who they getting rid of?
Shit like that.
He can go to Spurs.
Who they getting rid of?
Nah.
Duncan Robinson, nigga.
No.
Nah,
They're not taking that.
They're getting rid of
you're
Duncan Robinson.
losing. You're losing if
Yeah,
you
they're
give
not
up
taking
him
that.
for MPJ.
Duncan Robinson don't produce as much as MPJ.
So why would they make that trade?
I'm saying he's not producing as much, so you would trade for MPJ for Duncan Robinson. Duncan
You're
Robinson
saying
don't produce as
MPJ
much.
produces more?
Produces more. Yeah, that's what I said.
Mm.
Yeah, he's not producing
Right.
more.
So why
than
would
MPJ.
why would they make that trade? I'm confused.
Because you said nobody would trade for him. I'm saying that would Duncan Robinson will probably fit more for Denver than MPJ does because Duncan's a catch and shoot and Jokic is a pass first center slash power forward. So he's looking for
MPJ could catch and shoot too.
But he don't.
Duncan Robinson though.
He don't though.
But I'm saying, so if he gets, why would Miami trade for MPJ?
They would trade for him just because of his ability. I guess his ability of to say his overall game is not that bad. His overall game is better than Duncan Robinson. That's kind of like a steal at this point if you trade both of them.
Okay, so the overall,
Miami.
So Denver will get
he's overall better
overall player.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That the trade don't make sense.
Like, I'm saying because he's not the better player.
It does make sense because if people say it does make sense as of saying if MPJ is not that he's a trash player,
right?
Why not trade a trash player for another trash player? If you're not going to trade those two players, then he's not trash.
Mitchell is a trash player.
You talk Duncan Robinson. That's Duncan Robinson.
My bad. Duncan Robinson. I don't think he's a trash player.
But you said MPJ is a trash player.
Yeah.
He had a bad season.
Yeah, he had a bad season.
But I think that trade
I don't want the person that just stunk it up in the playoffs. I don't want him.
Yeah, his thing is he's a good.
I got a championship. You don't have one.
He's good regular season. Good. He got good numbers regular season, but he chokes during the damn playoffs.
I mean, I'll see
he did it against Minnesota. It's like, so it don't matter what you do regular season. If you get to where it matters most and lose because you can't do shit, get him off. Get him out of here. We're sick of seeing it. Don't nobody care about you do regular season. Then when it's on the line and this is literally us winning the chip, you just can't do nothing. Go on somewhere.
I think
I got a question.
He could go to Charlotte. He could go to.
He can go anywhere.
No, he could go to New Orleans. He could go to.
I'm saying he can go anywhere because they found their new piece to move him out. They found the white boy. What's my man's name? He was the only one that did well the last game, the game 7.
Brown.
Yeah, he plays better than he plays better than Michael Porter Jr. So once you find somebody that's better than him in that spotlight, I can trade for another person for catch and shoot. I don't care what I get. I'm going to trade. I'm getting him out of here and get somebody else. It's going to be an evenly swapped trade because you already found a better Michael Porter Jr. technically because he shows up when it's post show, but that person didn't show up at all.
But they don't play the same position, do they? So it wouldn't be an even swap.
I think it's a shooting guard small forward. They both played about the same position. So the 2 and the 3.
Ain't Michael Porter Jr. like 6'10" or something like that though?
He's tall. Oh.
Yeah, it's not an even. You would have to find.
He's a small forward though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a 6'10". And what does he do? Like, I don't know. He just you could trade a lot of people for him. It's like, does anybody want him though? I don't think there's nobody like, oh yeah, we would love to have MPJ on our team.
Hey, I'm telling you,
it's not what you love. That would be a good one.
All the Pelicans.
Yeah, or
it's not like
Charlotte.
Maybe Atlanta, maybe.
Atlanta too.
That would be a good one. Maybe the fucking Magics, maybe. But like you're going to get something. You're going to get something for them. It's not hard to find somebody to trade because if you already play trash, either going to get a trash player or a better player when that time is to come.
They just got finesse and find a team that's a sucker enough to take them.
Because Denver is going to be in the playoffs.
Somebody for sure.
Yeah. But I just
Denver's going to be in the playoffs for a while. They're going to be in the playoffs for a while.
I think Miami wants a star. They don't want no role player.
They're never getting a star down there.
You don't think so?
Miami.
I think after I think after what Jimmy Butler went through, I don't think they're getting a star down there. I don't think nobody wants to go
they
down
gonna
there.
get somebody down there.
Miami's
I
too
don't
It's
know.
alluring.
Miami. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Miami. All the Spanish bitches
Yeah,
down
but
there.
it's like
Come
if you're not, yeah, but if you're not paying Jimmy, like why would I go down there? You're not gonna pay me. What the fuck are we talking
Why
about?
not? They would have paid Jimmy if he was playing. He wasn't really playing.
But he wasn't playing. But the fact that I've taken this team to the finals two
Nigga,
times
I
in
don't
4
care
years.
what you did. Show me what you could do now. That's
Mm.
what I'll pay you
Well, he was
for.
set. Well, he was setting out because he wasn't getting paid. Like he obviously can get the job done. He can get you there. He just need help. Like why am I going to express? Like why am I going to exhaust myself and nobody's helping me get to the point where we've been twice in 4 years? Like I
Nigga,
need
because
more
you're trying
money.
to get
Like
this
I want to get
money.
it.
You play for this money.
I should have been. I should have been got that money. I should have had to go to fucking Golden State to get it. Like Pat Riley, come on, dog. You're not gonna get out.
Hey
Me personally,
man,
you're not gonna get another superstar down
you
there.
gotta play
You're not gonna get
better.
a star down
He'll pay
there.
the
What
He's been playing.
superstar?
superstars. He'll pay them.
What superstar you think would help Miami get back
None.
to title contention? None. You don't think
No.
Nah.
none?
I think
Damn.
Miami culture's done.
Damn.
I don't think that was a real thing. I don't think that Miami culture is a real thing at all. That shit's made up.
No, I think
Oh,
that culture was.
No.
I think it was done. I think once Wade left, I think it was already done.
Hey, County.
Yeah, I think once Wade left, that was over with.
Nah, they gonna
so
get somebody. They definitely gonna.
Who would fit down there?
I don't know.
Miami,
Honestly, I don't
Luca.
know. Nah, he
I'm weak.
ain't
Hell
doing
no.
that.
Hell no.
It probably would never happen, but that should be crazy. You got Tyler Hero and Luca. That should be nasty.
Shit, nigga, I ain't
If
gonna
I
hold you.
was
I think Tyler Hero might be gone.
I'd go down there.
Nigga, if you don't play Tyler Hero, then he gonna be gone somewhere. Good catch and shoot.
Nah,
No, I'm saying he got Luca. Imagine trying to guard
nigga.
Luca and Tyler Hero at the same damn time. Like,
Nigga, if you can guard
it's
LeBron
kind of
and
like
Luca,
them Austin Reeves, kind of, and him.
nigga, if you can guard Luca and LeBron, nigga, it wouldn't even matter.
Bro.
Yeah, it's over
I know
with.
they wouldn't, but I'm saying that would be nasty. You saying
Nigga.
no star would save them? It'd be somebody that caliber. It has to be a top level motherfucker. Just some trade come out of nowhere.
Nigga, I could see Tyler Hero at fucking Memphis as a catch and shoot with Bane, him, and Bane, him, and Morant and JJ.
I think they would have to get rid of Bane.
Desmond.
Cool, get rid of that nigga. Fuck it.
Nah, I don't think that's that easy for them. Because he's kind of, he's a big part of that team.
He is.
He's their defensive, energy. Like, he's their defensive player. And he's young, he's charismatic.
But we said that about Dylan Brooks. So who what? Nigga, go and move on and see what fits in that spot. Obviously, I think Tyler is a better shooter than Bane.
No, because
Tyler's a better shooter than Bane, but Bane's a better defensive player. I guess he's going offense or defense at that point.
Memphis still had Dylan Brooks, they'll be the better position.
That's what I'm saying. But
so why would I trade my better player for a player that I'm not sure about performing?
I would trade because
it's gonna be Dylan Brooks all over again.
He has a better offense too. He has a way better offense than Bane does.
Bane's offense is not that bad.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's better. I'm saying it's better.
Bane's a better player, though.
Better, but his defense is lacking.
His defense is lacking, but that team as Memphis, that team has. I think Bane. I'm gonna look it up after this. I think Bane only played like 40 to 50 games. That's still a lot of games. But Tyler has played damn near almost 82 games this season. Like, yeah, your defense might be trash, but you still help defense though.
Last season he was injured, right? Every player gets injured sometimes. You can't base the injured season off of what you think is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, based off history, Bane is better for Memphis.
I just think Tyler's a better player than Bane. I think he would fit well.
Better offense.
That team is all offense. There's no defense anyway.
What, Memphis?
So
I think the only defense player is JJ on that team. The only defense player of the year. I think Bane is suspect, but he has better defense.
Steven Adams.
He has better defense.
Steven Adams.
Yeah, he's good.
He don't play enough for me to say that. I ain't even gonna hold you. That might be a
What you
bad
mean?
take,
He
but
was
Steven Adams
playing
don't
this
play enough.
season.
I've
He don't
seen
play
his
enough
ass
for me
a
to.
lot. I
Yeah,
think
I
he
seen him a
played
lot.
the
Yeah.
games. But I also wanted to I seen somebody put is Denver well 2-1. So does that series dictate the MVP? Whether it be Jokic and Shea, does that close the book on that chapter? And it's like definitively one of the others is the MVP. And then also, did Denver choke, or did you pretty much expect the outcome? I certainly, for one, did not expect that outcome. I thought Denver was gonna come out on top. Uh, I don't think they choked.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I would say the other players choked. I don't think. Yeah, as a team they choked.
Nigga,
You know what they
you
did?
said
As a team they did choke. They
that's
did.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I think the team choked as a whole. As much
Yeah,
as I've been saying, like I wish they would have kept their coach at the beginning. That would have made a big difference because Jokic is not meant to be a player coach at all.
he did a damn
Okay.
good job at it.
No, I'm not.
Though.
He
Can
did. He
I
did a
ask you a
great
question
job.
real quick, Thing?
He did a great job.
Can
Yeah.
I ask you a question? So if OKC lost, would it be a choke?
Yeah. The same way I
So
think
how
the
come both
Cavs.
teams choke? It's only supposed to be like one or the other.
It's the same way. I'm trying to make this make sense as much as possible. It's the same way as like the Cavs choked. He had the second best record in the league.
Right, the Cavs choked, right? But
OKC had
the
the best
Pacers
record in the league.
lost, you wouldn't have said the Pacers choked.
Mm.
That's what I'm
No, I
trying to
would
say.
never say.
It's one
So
sided. You can't say if this team would have lost, they would have choked, but if this team would have lost, they would have choked. That don't make sense.
it does make sense. So I'm gonna get back to what I'm saying. I'm gonna get back to
Okay.
what I'm saying.
All right.
So before I said the Cavs already, I said before we started, I said the Cavs are a regular season team. As much as I'm a Cavs fan, I don't think they're gonna make it. I kept saying Cavs in the finals, Cavs in the
Right.
finals. But I also said they're not a good playoff team. So once
Yeah.
they lost, it was a choke. Like, oh shit,
Yeah.
second best record in the
Because
league.
they were the better team,
Cool.
higher seeded, number one.
Higher seed, yes.
Right.
If OKC would have lost, if they would have, I would say shit. If they would have lost against Denver, I think that would have been a choke too. But it's like, well, I expect the first and second team to get to the finals. But this team of Denver has been to the finals multiple times with this team, except for one player, Westbrook. That's still a choke. Though. Like, I think we're making. I think I make excuses for players that I do like because it takes pressure off their shoulders for getting to the next spot. But I think
Mhm.
that still is a choke, though, regardless of
Okay.
who would have won that
So
series or not.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. Because you can't I don't like when people base history off like current events. Like we're talking about right now. Right now,
Mhm.
Denver was what seed were they? Like sixth? What, fifth or sixth?
I think they were
I think
fifth, but let me double
fifth.
check.
I think it was fifth. I think it
Right.
was
So
fifth.
fifth seed.
No, I think it was
And
six because I think okay, I think
yeah, sixth
Clippers
seed.
was fifth. Yeah,
So meaning they were mediocre. They were a mid team. And they got matched up with the number one seed. So you can't tell me I choked if I lost to the number one seed.
They were fourth seed.
Okay, they were fourth seed.
fourth.
Still,
So fourth
Yeah.
versus one. Yeah,
they
still.
weren't top three. So you're telling me
Hmm.
I lost to the better team and I choked because I lost to the better team?
Yeah, because I think of it like LeBron choked the Miami Heat choked against Dallas. Like it was a choke.
Right,
Like it
but
was just choke.
Miami was the better team
The better
that
team.
choked.
But Dallas, yeah. But I'm saying is if it was vice versa, I think it was vice versa. Sorry,
If
no,
Dallas lost, they wouldn't have said
no.
Dallas choked.
If Dallas was one, if they were better than Miami, and they lost, they would say they choked.
Right, if they were better, but they weren't. If that current Dallas team would have
But
lost, nobody would have blinked the eye. Nobody would have said anything.
But I'm only saying they choked because I'm thinking of Denver is a better team. They was almost the better. I think
They weren't though. They were fourth seed. They
to
weren't
me.
the
I'm
better
saying to me.
team.
I'm saying they were the best team, the best crafted team from start to finish. They were the better team. I think that.
Was
That's
the
why I
fourth
said
seed.
they
The
were
best team was fourth
the best
in
team
their
was fourth.
conference.
Yes, I'm just saying just because as a fourth seed you've been to the finals two or three, I think twice.
No.
In a
See,
span.
you're trying to bring
No.
history. I'm talking about
No.
this season. We're talking about currently. We're not talking about the past. We're talking about right now. They were a 4th seed, and they lost to the number 1 seed. You can't tell me I choked. I lost to the better team.
The reason why I say they
That
choked.
team is better. That team is better. No ifs, ands, or buts. Denver is a better team than OKC if that team was healthy. I'm not going to say.
I don't agree with that. You don't always think that. But the reason why I say it's a choke, I don't base it just off of if a team is quote unquote better or anything like that. Because your matchup is your matchup, and how many games you won and lost doesn't necessarily automatically make you a better or worse team in my eyes. Why I say they choked is the team. You got one player carrying everybody on his back, and y'all couldn't step up to just get over that hump, and y'all was right there. That's why I say it's a choke. Y'all was right there. Y'all could have beat the quote unquote, and I do believe that OKC is a better team. But y'all were right there. You telling me you couldn't just make a couple more shots? You couldn't step up a little bit more?
I don't think choke is the right word. I think failed. They just failed.
But when I was watching in games like, what was that?
I mean, failed.
The fifth game in the series. The 5th game in the series, they were up by like 10 at the end of the 3rd quarter, and then by the end of it, OKC was up by like 13. That's a choke. Like, you had the lead and you blew it. Like, you literally had it right there in your hands, and just, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying I don't blame Jokic at all. I feel like he did all he could. Them other niggas, Jamal Murray, he literally 3rd and 4th quarter, he disappears. It's like, bro, like, he get that man some help. Like, the rest of the team, as a team, they choked. Jokic can't help his teammates.
Okay.
But that's what I mean.
I guess that's why I said
it's
Denver.
not a better or worse team thing. It's they
Jokic,
had
though.
to win.
I'm always separating the star, because obviously the star shows up when it's supposed to show up. So Denver team as a whole, I mean, outside of Jokic, they choked without producing for your superstar, because he showed up when the games happen. I'm not going to say the superstar choked, because that's crazy.
I just don't like that word, choke. I don't like that word, but I just like they failed. They just failed. They didn't win. But choke is crazy.
The liquid went down the windpipe. They choked.
We knew it was going to happen. That's the crazy part. We knew it was going to happen because fucking Murray played. Nigga, we said not you. It might be me and more. We said Murray plays 2 games out of a good series. He played 2 good games.
I remember somebody. Yeah, y'all did say that.
Michael Porter Jr. only played 1 good game out of the series. Aaron Gordon played 2 or 3 before he got hurt. Nigga, we didn't predict it, but like we just knew like that team would choke and not Jokic. Like Jokic played the game he's supposed to play. That team just
bad,
nigga, just scramble that team, play Words with Friends, figure out what you get on that motherfucker.
And I think the NBA did this on purpose, so the series can dictate who will be the MVP. And I don't like how they wait to announce the MVP, because it's supposed to be a regular season award. So and I don't understand why we're waiting all the way until the playoffs almost done to fucking tell me who the MVP is of the regular season. Like, they already played all the games.
It's done. The regular season has been over with. Yeah.
So I don't
That's some
like
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't like how they're waiting. But yeah, I think
it's been like that.
Jokic, I know it's been like that, but I'm saying I don't like that. Like, if Jokic would have won, they probably would have gave him the MVP. But now,
he still deserves it, though. That's the thing that pisses me off. He still was the better player, in my opinion. Just because your team was better than mine don't mean you better than me.
I mean,
he was a better player than you.
They both showed up.
But he showed up with a gang, and he showed up with some damn elderly people. Like,
for a young
OKC
team, nigga, they showed up. Nigga scored 33 points, 5 assists, and damn near 5 rebounds to close out Game 7. I'm not saying that's the only reason why he won, but like he played a great series against.
Yeah, I'm not taking nothing from the foul merchant. I ain't taking nothing from him.
That's foul merchant.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He be kicking people and getting calls.
He a bucket. I don't give a fuck. He a bucket. He definitely a bucket for sure.
No, he is a bucket, but you can't tell me some of them calls, like, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he probably gets He finally getting
He get
superstar
like
calls. We don't say that against
12
everybody else.
12 plus points a game. I do. I catch that shit. I don't like it.
Nigga Kobe pump fake 3 times and
But that worked. It worked. Nigga was
Man.
jumping all 3 times.
So
I'm about to say
so
he
foul
actually
merchant,
made no. Shay
Nigga.
would touch somebody with his big toe and then get a call. That's different.
Nigga,
I made you
that
jump
nigga
so you
foul
could bump
merchant.
into me. That's different.
Yeah.
That nigga
I'm
said
not
1,
touching
2,
you to get a foul. You
4.
touching me.
Nigga, that nigga pump fake 10 times. So nigga,
I know what he did, but if
Nigga.
if you touch me and I get a foul or a call, and then versus me touching you to get a call, that's a totally different thing. I'm not even damn near. He literally has. I've seen clips of him just reaching out his foot just to make contact with somebody to touch them, and then he get a call.
Man, nigga, I seen Kobe go to ref like.
You ain't never seen Kobe kick somebody just to get a call.
Nigga, I seen Kobe go to ref like, call a foul next time.
That's
nigga,
what you heard.
Play he did.
That's what you heard.
Nigga, it's clip,
you ain't
nigga.
seen it. No,
nigga, it's clip. It's like Michael Jordan, like, you forgot to call that foul, nigga.
No, Mike was on that bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. He's a bully to ref.
So I mean, I get it. He kind of is, but like he just adapted to the game. Like the game changed. The game
He James Harden 2.0, bro.
Yeah,
Mach 2.
James Harden.
I give you that.
It's disgusting to watch. It's like,
I respect it. You taking advantage.
They adapted. Yeah, he adapted to the game.
Yeah, but are you really a better player, or are you just taking advantage of the rules?
You're a smarter player.
Both.
I'll say you're a smarter player.
You ain't better because you getting calls that other people don't get.
If you're smarter, then you're the better player because you're gonna get you know when to get the foul when the point is needed.
Mean that, I don't think so.
Nah.
Wait, Rondo was pretty smart, but he wasn't the best the best player on the floor.
Yeah. There's a few cases where the smartest player was the best at times, like if we talking about Larry Bird.
I think Shea was.
Stuff like that.
I think Shea. Shea just has he just adapts to the game. Like he's not a bum for once. He's an all-star, about to be a superstar.
No, I'm not saying he's a bum, but he's got a lot of points off of them fluky ass fouls.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
But we didn't say that for James Harden, so why are we saying it for him?
We did say that for James Harden.
I didn't.
Everybody did.
We're like, oh shit, nigga.
You're the odd one out, bro. You always No, when you say that, no, you ain't saying it.
Nah, because it's like you watch KD do the swing over, and now it's Chris Paul swinging over. It's like nobody thought that was a foul until oh shoot, that's actually not a foul. Why do they keep calling that? That's not a foul because they pretty much banned the swoop under and shoot. They pretty much banned it. So it's like it wasn't a foul, but sometimes what they call on him is not really a foul. But I guess it's nigga, this is adapting to the game or what it is. I guess rules change, players change. Like, I mean, I can't be mad at
you touching me. That's a foul technically.
So him too, nigga. If I end up shooting and my leg go out, nigga.
But Dog's saying he's initiating the contact.
He's initiating the contact. It's like me shooting and then slapping you on the shoulder, and they like, oh, Sante fouled Dog. Give him 2 shots at the free throw line. Versus you full on jumping and hitting me. So I could get a foul because I knew I'd get away with it.
Why you slap you on the shoulder? Nigga, you know I'm going to the line anyway.
Because I know I'm going to get in the call. No, I'm going to the line because I slapped you on the shoulder. That's what I'm saying. That's what Shea does. He'll kick a nigga and then get the call. Get an and one or go to the line and get 2 free buckets because he touched a nigga. It ain't, I don't respect that. I get it smart and clever, but I just don't. I've never liked flopping. I've never liked overselling. Play the game real. Stop all that fake shit trying to get calls. I never respected that.
But the game's not real anymore. So I can't even be mad at what the players are doing. It's like what the refs allow is what the refs allow. Like, nigga, I'm playing the game how I grew up watching. Nigga, I grew up in 2000 and as a player now, you was born 03. Maybe 2010, maybe. Fuck it. Some niggas was born 2010. Or, sorry, 2008. Nigga, you playing AU basketball against your coaches are Bradley Beal, fucking LeBron James, Chris Paul, and them niggas. They're teaching you how to play the game. It's like, all right, cool. And then when they get to the league and actually do what their coaches are telling them to do, niggas get mad. It's like I'm just learning from what I've watched growing up already.
So one thing with that.
People shouldn't have dictate or my career because I'm a foul merchant. Like, no, like I'm just getting a bucket how my coaches taught me growing up in AAU basketball. That's what niggas teach nowadays. Is foul, get to the line.
I don't know about that because there's a reason why he does. So just like the people you named, they played alongside and right around the same era as James Harden, but everybody didn't get the calls or do what James Harden did to get those calls. There are certain players that will lean into that more than others. Shea is one of those people. He heavily leans into his fouls to get a lot of his points.
Yeah.
So that's what separates them. So it would be the different if everybody was doing it, but that's not true.
But you're right, but
that's something he does more than anybody else, and he initiates the contact to get his fouls.
But if I play defense against a James Harden and Shea, and I'm teaching my players how to get the foul as I'm coaching them, I'm going to teach you the way. I'm not about to sit here and let you go out there and just be completely blinded by the light. Like, no, you can get these fouls just the way look how he played the game. Watch film. When he goes this way and kick his feet up, guess what? They're gonna call a foul. How about you just back up a little bit because he's not that good of an elbow shooter or a 3-point shooter. He's not in his face. He's gonna get his points anyway. Just being in his way. He has what 20? What I think it was like 2,500 points of the season.
I don't know.
He has 2,500 points, and then Ant has 2,100 points of the season. Like, there's a difference between 2,100 and 2,500.
Yeah,
like,
but
there's a reason why my coaches are teaching me how to play defense of that nigga.
I mean, points. Let me see something.
It's like a 400 gap. It's like a 400 gap points of Shea and
Shea had 24, 84.
24-84?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a decent gap.
Yeah. Damn. So he made
the game.
He had
changed,
547 free throws this season.
Damn.
Nigga, the game changed, nigga. The game changed.
540?
547.
As much as I'm down with your point, the game changed.
490. That ain't too far off.
But his don't be that fluky shit though.
That nigga be
niggas be actually he actually gets contact. You know what I'm saying? It'll be him trying to dunk. You know what I'm saying? He be trying to bang on 2 and 3 people at once and shit, and then he get a call. Yeah. That's earned. I respect that. Not you sitting there, I'm gonna kick you with my tippy toe and then get a call. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a game change. I mean, I'm just not as mad as I was before. It's like, I mean, I can't even expect anything better than that. It's like, cool.
Mm-hmm. So with all that being said, if he goes ahead and wins the championship, what does that make him when it comes to OKC's history? Does that make him the best OKC Thunder player ever, even over KD, over Russ, over James Harden, over was that where he sit in the hierarchy?
So I meant to say three. Splash Sonics.
You said 3? The third?
Yeah.
Who's saying?
I put him
KD?
at 3.
Yes, KD.
I got West at 1. I got Russ at 1, KD at 2.
Oh, no, actually Russ at 1, yeah. Russ, KD, and then
Oh, y'all got Russ over KD?
Yeah.
For Thunder. Yeah, Thunder career.
For Thunder, yeah, not overall, yeah.
Thunder career.
Yeah.
I thought we was just saying players that Thunder career.
Yeah. He's definition of OKC. Russell Westbrook is a definition of OKC.
I mean, but he didn't win a championship he
don't matter.
Don't matter.
He had probably over 20,000 points for playing with the Thunder.
Yeah, some crazy shit. Yeah,
and 4 season triple doubles, nigga. Like, he's the definition of OKC, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, what if he wins 2 then?
He's still gonna be 3.
Hypothetically.
He's still
think
be
so?
3. Yeah.
He'll have the most championships out of anybody in the history of the dynasty. I mean, of the team.
He can't move past those 2. He can't.
Yeah, he can. If he get a 3-point, a 3-point, a 3-peat.
He just has to be there longer. He has to be there longer. If he stays there, he could be number 1.
I don't see him going nowhere. Where would he go?
I don't know.
Shit,
we never know about Luka.
Yeah, you never know, nigga. Nigga, I
Yeah,
said
but
about
they
Russell
had a
Westbrook
dumb.
too.
They did a stupid
Anything
trade.
can happen, man. Anything can happen.
Nigga, I said about
That's
Russell
true.
Westbrook too. Anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be. They would be stupid to let him go. Like, bro, nah. I don't know.
What if
They better
another
do
player
whatever
comes
it
in the
takes to
league?
keep him.
What if another player like better than him comes in the league?
Did Shea?
That would be insane because
We
he's
said
like
that better
top.
than Shea.
Yeah,
Hey, we
I
said that
ain't
about
even gonna hold
a
you.
lot of players, but
We have, but I haven't. Ain't too many niggas in college basketball gonna be better than the niggas in the league, right? I ain't
not
going.
coming in the league like that. You
not
come in
but
the
not
league
coming
like
in,
that.
not coming in. But I'm
You
saying
saying
like
eventually?
eventually, yes, there will be somebody
Eventually,
better. Yeah, there's always
I mean,
somebody better. Always.
I don't know. I can't because man,
Depending
nobody
on
better
who
than
we
LeBron.
talking about,
I don't know, nigga. Shit.
Always
there's plenty of
somebody
people better
better.
than LeBron.
I'm just saying, like niggas come in
Yeah,
the league
definitely.
to this day. I don't think so.
Huh?
You don't think so?
No.
What makes you come up with that hypothesis, sir? What do you mean by that?
If niggas is coming in the league now and LeBron's still averaging as many points as you are, as a 40-year-old, you're not better than LeBron. You're not doing nothing that we haven't seen before. That's just
That
me. That's just
doesn't.
me.
That don't
That's
work
just
like
me.
that.
Yeah, but when
You asked
you
me.
averaging 30, LeBron never averaged 30 though in the season.
Never.
Yeah, he's never averaged
Never.
30 in the season.
He,
Yeah.
aver- he averaged 30 one time.
When? He
Once.
averaged like maybe like 29, but I don't remember him
That's,
averaging
that's,
30.
that's just one time. I think it was 30, but keep on.
But I'm saying like
Might have been 27. I don't even think he got nowhere near no
you
30.
have a nigga
I'm gonna
averaging
listen.
30, he's consistently number one seed and he's leading the team maybe to the finals. But LeBron did that as a younger too, but I don't know.
Oh, now his 05-06, he was 31.4 points average.
So that's one time he averaged 30.
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
fact that
it was one.
you average it one time and you've been in the league for 20 years, and you also average more than 26 points per season. I don't think we're ever going to see that. I think it's gonna be good players.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But LeBron is a bad comparison. He's like
yeah, that's
he's
about it. That is
Mount
An
Rushmore.
anomaly.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
compare him.
I think Shea would be the better. I think Shea would be the better one because Shea is also you've seen Shea
But
progress
best
into
out
the
of the
player he
young
is.
people coming up, you think Shea gonna be the best?
No, I'm saying you've seen Shea progress from averaging 3 points, 6 points, 10 points, 12 points, and then
To now,
the last 4 years he averaged over 30 points per game.
Yeah.
I like as much as I'm an Ant fan. I still think Shea is probably better at scoring because he's based off points wise. Yeah, but I don't know. I think Ant is up there with him at the same caliber. But I
I'm
think
putting
as
Ant above
watching,
him. I ain't gonna cap to you.
I just think I bet you I know you are, but just watching those and watching Shea score 30 points per game for 4 years, I've never seen that outside of James Harden. That's rare to see.
Kobe?
mm-hmm.
And that was before the fouls even came in. This is the first time the fouls even
What about
came in.
Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe.
I'm not. If you, I'm not doing Kobe or any of those
Melo.
niggas. I'm talking about the newer players. The newer players.
Oh,
Just newer players.
you
I'm
talking
not
about
talking
just
about the old.
Shay's age group, like them?
Yeah.
Luka?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say Luka.
I still put Shea over Luka.
But he's doing exactly the same thing.
I agree. Nah, Shay's better than Luka because Luka don't play defense with his lazy ass.
Shea don't play defense.
Shea don't play.
He
He play better.
played more defense than Luka.
He's in the passing lanes. Yeah, he's in the passing lanes, but
Yeah.
I'm saying he does more than Luka though.
It's
I
just,
guess.
I don't know what this.
Offensively and defensely, he does.
Pause. I'm not dick riding this nigga Shea.
Oh.
I'm not dick riding this nigga Shea. Shay's is a better player.
He averages more points.
I'm not dick riding Shea because Shea is a better player.
Luka was injured.
Nigga, the last 4 seasons,
No,
he averaged
I was about to say that
he's
he's averaged more than him like the last 3 or 4 seasons.
Does Luka be injured?
Man, he just injured. Oh, this nigga, man.
But in the playoffs, Luka averaged what, like 35?
I'm not even sure.
The last playoffs, he averaged like 35 points.
No, I'm not saying Luka's a dog.
I'm not saying,
I just think Shay's better.
I'll take Shea over Luka.
Got that. Yeah, I think he got that matchup.
mentality of the basketball game is totally rare
Yeah.
nowadays. It's like we say, Ant. His mentality of basketball is strictly basketball. Fuck it, like nigga, I'm on the court, have on the court, cool. Say is like nonchalant, but it's like I'm about to kill you on the court, but like after that, it's cool. Like I'm about to go off the court. It's not too many niggas like that in the league.
Yeah, I don't
It's
even.
like
I try not to like. I got way much more respect for people that do this. I tried not to like Shea, but he's hard not to like. Bro, that nigga, he's no. I'm not a hater. It's just there's sometimes there's people. It's like I'm just like, man, this nigga's overrated and stuff. I can't say none of that no more. He done took away everything. Like he's the nigga's a dog. He's slowly becoming one of my favorite players, and I don't even like him. So it's just
because he reminds you of somebody probably. Like the game, like it's gonna be a far take.
No,
it's gonna be a far take. It's not a bad take. It's my take. I think, like we see Ant play the game of basketball. It's like who do he remind you of? Somebody from the '90s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A young one, but he do remind him of that boy.
But we see Shea, but Shea reminds you of somebody that's like late '90s, early 2000s.
I don't know who Shea. I don't know. Who the hell you talking about? Wait, what?
I think the way he plays the game at a slow pace and finds his spot, I think that's a Kobe like.
No.
He finds his spot. He finds his spot.
God damn it, you can't compare Shea to Kobe? The mama?
I think he finds his spot.
Oh, this nigga more than Jeremy Lee and not Kobe.
Nah, bro. I think I'm just saying like Kobe finds his spot. Kobe finds his spot.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Every player finds a spot.
Not like that. No, they don't. Not every player finds a spot.
But he is not. No.
I'm not saying he's Kobe. I'm saying Kobe is. Like, you can see some of his gameplay. He shoots, cool, elbow key, boom, fade away, boom. I'm not saying he plays like he's not exactly like Kobe. He is some aspect of the game as his is Kobe. I'm not saying he's exactly like Kobe.
You can say that about a lot of players. There's some things that
you can't.
That are Kobe-esque.
No, you can't. No,
like you just said, what you say, the fadeaway, right? The over the shoulder, left, right, however way you want me to give it to you, the fadeaway, the aggressive dribbling, the taking it up. No, but Kobe did
Jordan
the same thing.
Yeah, Jordan and Kobe the same style.
I think there was a different style because I think Jordan was more aggressive than Kobe. Kobe was more relaxed to get to the point. That's why I think I'm gonna just stick on that.
I don't know about that.
You ain't see that man going up and dunking on the centers and shit, up and unders. It didn't matter who was in front of that rim and him. He going up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think it was poetry in motion when I watched Kobe play the game of basketball.
No, that's Jordan. Jordan is more smooth and finesse. Kobe is like rough. I'm gonna get to my spot. I'm going to get to this bucket. I'm going to drive on you. I don't care if there's contact. I'm going to lay this ball up or I'm going to dunk it on you. Or I'm going to shoot.
I think they both were both. They were both smooth and they were gritty. They didn't care. They was going to get it. Both of them was going to get it. But we literally talking about two niggas that are renowned for their mentality. Mamba mentality is literally, I don't care who's in front of me. I'm going to go out here and win. Yeah. Even in practice, when ain't nobody watching, I'm going to go get that shit. Like, Mama mentality, Shea ain't that. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not saying he's that. I'm saying there's resemblance. My mentality. Oh, Game 7. I gotta go get that. I gotta go get the Game 7. Like, if I don't get Game 7, my career is not over. But my career will be stamped if I lose a Game 7 with the best record in the league. My stamp is.
But there's a difference. There's levels to it. We're not saying he's not hungry or like he's not his mentality's weak or whatever. We're just saying Mamba mentality, that's like you're a psychopath.
Yeah.
You're right, but I'm just saying you can
play on a paired Achilles, shooting free throws.
You can see kind of a resemblance. I'm not saying it's like a full blown out resemblance. It's like you can't see as much as people say, like if you watch First Take or ESPN or whatever podcast, like this reminds me of Jordan, but it's like, yeah, his gameplay is, but like the way he plays the game is not quite Jordan's. His gameplay is the way he carries stuff on the court. is Jordan, but like the way he plays the game is not Jordan. But they still compare. They still say he's Jordan-esque, not that he is quite Jordan. So it's like I see some comparisons in both of them. It might not. It's probably more Jordan and Ant than it is Kobe than Shea. It's still some type of resemblance where like you can see like who their favorite players are.
I don't see that because there are a lot of players that you can say got a part of some. The game is not going to change ever that much where you can't see some part of a player in another. Like Tim Duncan, for example, is completely different than Giannis. But there are some things I see Giannis do that are reminiscent of things that Tim Duncan used to do. There are things, but they're completely different. Just the way their footwork, the way that Giannis is able to just simple things like being able to box out, being aggressive. You not gonna get this board over me. Sometimes things when I see stuff like that, I'm like, that reminds me of Tim Duncan, but they're not the same. I get what you're saying when you say you see similarities.
Tim Duncan wasn't aggressive, was he? Or like that?
Yeah.
I'm just asking a question.
Was blocking? No, you gotta be aggressive to get blocks, timing blocks, snatching shit out, snatch blocks. You pinning that bitch to the backboard. You gotta be aggressive. I mean, you gotta be aggressive to do that.
Yeah,
you definitely.
He was packing that shit.
I'm just saying, I can tell. I can see when somebody say their favorite player is Kobe, and you play. Not saying you play like it. I can see something in there like, oh shoot, I can tell this nigga favorite player is Kobe. His favorite player is Kobe. The way he fucking shoots the elbow key or back you down or spin and do the fadeaway. It's like, damn, I just watched this nigga Kobe do it plenty of times. I'm not saying it's Kobe-esque, but I can see it in you. Like, damn. Okay, I can see Kobe, but you're not quite Kobe. But it's like, and it's like the way he just drives and spins and dunk on a nigga and somehow do a spin and score on an elbow
up and under whatever he wanted to do.
Up or under. It's like, oh shit! I watched Jordan do that. Like on the highlights. Oh shit! This nigga, he don't remind him, but I could see some. I could tell that his favorite player is Jordan and KD. You can see the resemblance.
I think better comparison. I don't know. I say more of a D Wade, but less athletic. More than Kobe.
For Ant?
For Shea.
Nah, for Shea.
For Shea.
I think he's more like D Wade, but less athletic. I feel like that's a better comparison than Kobe.
I see that more.
I think
it's still rough, but I see that more than Kobe.
Even if I see that more, still I can tell that D Wade got some of the game from Kobe. So it's like
that's true. That's what I'm saying. You can see some of every player in. I see what you're saying. You're saying he just does a lot of things that remind you of Kobe.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he's quite Kobe, but it's like, damn, nobody can beat Kobe or Jordan. It's like I can see like, oh shit, this nigga do a fadeaway or the elbow.
I'll say this: Shea is closer to Paul George than he is Kobe. I would say that. I think he's closer to Paul George than the Kobe.
I can't say that.
It's like Paul this. George? So
like prime Paul George.
Prime Paul George. Nobody can really fuck with prime Paul George. I can't even say that.
Ain't nobody fuck with Shea. So
it's hard to say because like when it comes to players that do. So if I had to sit back and look and just thinking off the top of my head, players that do the most things. Not saying that he's close, but this is what I'm just saying. You can do that with any player. Somebody that does the most things that I think are similar to Kobe, but they're still not even close. I probably have to say is Jason Tatum.
I was thinking that, but he shoots more threes.
I can't say that.
He shoots
more threes, but I'm saying other than that, the handles.
Yeah.
He don't dunk as much either. But like the handles and just little things.
Yeah.
I think Tatum got better handles than Kobe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Which Kobe we talking about? What era are we talking about?
I think Kobe in general, I think Jason Tatum got better handles than
I don't know about that one.
I think Shea got better handles than Kobe.
Only people that I would say for sure got better handles than Kobe was probably Jordan, Kyrie. You know, it's a lot of people. Yeah. Not a lot. It's not that many. It's like it's literally the elite though. It's like probably Paul George, Kyrie.
Bro. Nigga,
who else?
That nigga's handles is barely better than LeBron's handles.
Ooh.
Nigga, no. He said Kobe's handles was barely better than LeBron's.
Nah, Kobe's was better, way better.
Kobe had elite handles.
Hey,
Hey,
I don't
that's
know
what
about
definitely
elite.
gonna
I
hurt
don't
my
know
money.
about
Elite is
elite.
He had
crazy,
elite
bro.
handles.
I'm one
He didn't
elite.
have elite
Nah,
handles,
it's
bro.
not elite.
Elite, you know who elite is, nigga? Like
Kyrie
Rod
is
Sad
elite.
Strickland and
Sham
them niggas.
God.
Kyrie is elite.
Strickland is elite.
They not on the same.
Them niggas is elite.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm
Kobe
saying.
had
But
good handles.
No, he had
so if
good
you was
ball handles.
He had good
He
handles,
had
yeah.
good ball handles, but not elite.
But there's like elite. There's ball handle, and there's like you're just getting by. Like LeBron was just getting by. His handles was just getting by.
he was
Kobe's
just
was
fast.
not above that.
Kobe's was more footwork. Not
There we
even
go.
really handles.
I'll give you
It
that.
was
Yeah,
more footwork.
that's why I said Bill was better than
Mm,
LeBron's handles because his footwork is just better.
Yeah.
ball handler. I consider him an elite ball handler because it ain't too many. You can't name 20 with better handles than him, and that's a lot for everybody
I
that
can't.
20
ever
is
played the game.
crazy. 20
I
is
You
can
can't
name.
name 20. I'm
can
saying
name
I can't
20.
think of.
Give me it by the end of this spot. I can give you 20 players that have better handles than Kobe.
I can get you 20 now.
What
So
I'm saying.
Kyrie, right?
Mhm.
Jamal Crawford,
Lou Williams.
James Harden. I think
James Harden?
Yes, James Harden.
Yes.
Allen Iverson.
Curry.
Steph Curry.
He's
I
equal with
feel like
AI.
Steph Curry.
He's
Steph Curry
equal with
has better.
AI.
Nigga, Gilbert
No.
Arenas got better ball handling than Kobe.
I don't
No.
know. I don't know about that one.
No.
Yes, I'm putting him over that nigga. Jason Kidd.
Jason Williams, White Chocolate,
Jason Williams.
had better ball handling than Kobe.
Passing, not ball handling.
No, ball handling. He was
Yeah,
a ball
ball
handler.
But not
Nash,
better than
probably.
Kobe. I'm saying he
had
was
the
a
ball on
nasty
a
passer.
string. He had the ball
I
on a
give you Steve
string.
Nash. I give you
Steve Nash too, ball
Steve
handling. Steve
Nash
Nash.
better than Kobe.
Chris Paul.
Ball handling, yes.
Chris Paul, yes.
Yeah.
Chris Paul,
That's
yes.
10 right there. That's 10.
Not Steve Nash. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Steve
bro.
Nash, Pete Maravich, if we throw it back.
That's your man. That's your man's old
Bro,
ass nigga.
Pete fucking Maravich is not better ball handler than Kobe.
He was.
He was,
No.
nigga. Yes, he was. Yes,
Who
he
else you gonna
was.
say? Isaiah Thomas?
Isaiah too.
Thomas.
Isaiah
Oh,
too.
that
Yeah.
nigga
Probably Magic too.
Magic too. Ball handling, yes. Like
Passing is not ball handling.
No,
Passing is not ball handling, bro.
Yes,
No,
I'm not
Magic
saying
Johnson
passing is
slow
ball
ass.
handling. It's not about. You can still handle the ball.
Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway, yeah.
Maybe Penny, not Tim.
Nick Van Exel too. Nick Van Exel had a way better ball handle than Kobe.
Yeah.
Hell no, bro.
What?
I disagree.
Bro.
I disagree. I see if you talking about Steph. So Steph, Kyrie.
Nigga, Dame got a better ball handle than Kobe.
I agree with that. But it's not like he's super, like, it's not like crazy like that. Like, Dame is not even close to Steph when it comes to ball handling. In my opinion.
I don't know.
Steph is a superior. It's literally Steph and Kyrie.
I'll give you that.
Steph got that motherfucker on a. He's the Matrix with that shit.
I think it's Curry and then Dame. It's not that far apart. Where if I give Dame the ball,
I think
Steph is up there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think it's this is him. This is Dame. That's a decent.
Dame's a little
level.
lower than that. Dame's a little lower.
Yeah, he's not near Steph with the handles.
I don't know. I seen nigga Dame do too many without passing. Nigga just bang. Go over here, nigga. Get over here, nigga. Gang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess teachers on. I mean, I seen they both do it. They both do it at a very high level. But I seen Curry do it off the screens and stuff. I like Dame when it comes to dribble, pull up, shoot 50 feet out, bang.
This another reason why I say Kobe is an elite ball handler too. It took him less moves to score than a lot of these niggas we talking about where they got to do
ball handling.
20 moves.
That's not ball handling.
No,
that's not ball handling.
It is.
No,
because I can throw you off with 3 moves and you got to do 5 or 6 to throw me off.
That's footwork.
No, I'm a better ball handler.
That's footwork.
That's part of ball handling.
You got to move your feet and control it around people.
While doing what?
Like Tony Parker.
Doing what? While moving.
Right, but you said he wasn't moving. Kobe did most of his work not moving. Right? Because
No,
he
he's
was in
moving.
the post, right?
He's pivoting. He's still moving though.
Right, he's
Whether
pivoting.
he got his
That's
back to the
footwork.
rim,
That's footwork.
well, I'm saying
that's not ball handling.
That's a part of.
Yeah.
That's a part of it. They go together.
No,
Nigga, Lamar
Odom
Lamar Odom had a better ball handle than Kobe.
All the best handlers.
It goes.
Yeah, because all the best handlers have good footwork.
But you're moving when you're ball handling. You're handling the ball. You're moving. You're controlling the ball around. When you're in the post and you're pivoting, you're not controlling the ball around. You're not dribbling the ball.
You are, because you're still a certain ball control.
But
you can't hit it from me because of whatever I'm doing.
Handle the ball by dribbling it. That's what we mean by ball handler. Like
handling is just anytime you have the ball.
No. In basketball terms, ball handling.
Ball handling.
Dribbling the ball.
You know ball handling.
You dribble active dribble. Not back against the basket. Not back against the basket.
Nigga, D'Angelo Russell had better ball handling than Kobe.
Who?
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell?
No.
Better ball handling.
You D'Angelo Russell. Shut the hell up.
Oh no. Yeah, Kobe's ball handling, like dribbling the ball, it was not that elite. His footwork was elite, yes. His footwork was elite.
Sure. I got one for y'all. What's y'all takes on 76ers? Y'all think they should rebuild or try to trade for a superstar?
They should sell the team.
just end the team.
Yes.
Rename something.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking they should just get rid of niggas and just
do what the Supersonics did and just rebrand and get rid of everybody.
Shit. Cause I don't think
I don't know what they could do. I have no idea.
The Philly Razorbacks or some shit. I don't know. move to a new city. They might as well be a bag of cheesesteaks. Trash ass niggas.
Yeah, I'd rather get that than watch a game. Man, give me a cheesesteak. I'll take that.
Yeah, nigga.
Embiid on the bench like, hey, give me something while you at it.
Do you think you think Embiid is the most overhyped superstar in the league right now?
People ain't even checking for him no more. That's the thing. So it's hard to say. I don't feel like nobody's like, because he don't play. That nigga is a legend in talk only. It's like niggas don't even look for him because he don't play. So I don't know. I guess probably then. I guess. I still say it's Ja. I still think it's Ja is the most overrated.
No, not Ja. I think Embiid the most overrated MVP to ever win one. But I think he's the most overrated player to play the game right now because I think we expect so much when the 76ers come out. Oh, it's new season. What can Embiid do?
Embiid is done still, even though he hasn't played. Reason I say that, he's done more than Ja. He has done more than Ja has. Ja has had more time, played more, but still, this guy. And he did more than you, and you still ain't caught up.
Barely. I think didn't Ja make it? I could be wrong. He made it to the conference finals or semifinals.
Semi. I don't know if he ever made no conference.
It might be semifinals.
Yeah.
I don't think Embiid made it past the semifinals either.
I don't think so either. Or no. With Toronto and Kawhi
with Ben Simmons.
Western Conference, yeah. When he was crying and shit, nigga was crying.
I'm supposed to win.
I mean, yes. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're the same level, but it's like, nigga, you ain't really done. I mean, yeah, you got an MVP, but it's like, nigga, we damn near pretty much done the same thing.
Nah, we both healthy. You telling me both healthy, nigga? You know what you looking at with Embiid.
I can't.
And you know what you looking at with Ja.
He hasn't been healthy. I can't.
I'm saying just based off of what they both done. That nigga Joel Embiid, if he was healthy, he's a better player 9 times out of 10 than Josh. It's not even close.
Yeah.
He probably is, but I can't say that
he is. He got an MVP.
He is definitively he is the better player when healthy. He shut shit down.
But I guess I'm just gonna say when he won the MVP, they changed rules. How many games you play, how many games you don't play for him to win it. So he is a better player, but I think Ja can smoke that nigga anytime he wants though. That whole team he can. I think Ja can smoke that team.
If Joel Embiid is healthy?
Yep.
No.
Nah. Nope. Hell
Nigga,
no.
I seen what Ja did with the Golden State Warriors when that nigga Curry won the MVP, nigga, 35, 10, and 10, nigga, he gonna smoke the 76ers.
Nah, it's
I guess
Joel
so.
Embiid when healthy is a nigga that gives the best players in the league a run for their money. My boy Jokic,
I'm not a
Giannis,
fan of that nigga.
he get them niggas fits when he's healthy. So that's a whole different level. Ain't nobody really like, oh damn, I gotta play against Ja.
Yeah.
I'm just
That
not a fan
nigga,
of this
he
nigga.
fucked up when he said we good in the West. Cause you ain't. You ain't been good since before and after you said that shit. He's
Yeah.
nope.
I don't know. I think Ja definitely slept on, but he's just getting too much trouble
He's
for
not
it.
slept on. We just saying
He's
Embiid
not
is
slept on.
better.
He sleep on himself.
No, Embiid is better, but I think that nigga Ja can definitely give any nigga's favorite superstar, any star, the business.
Right. We're not saying
Luka,
we're not
If
disagreeing.
the team beat Ja,
no. Giannis, no. Jokic, no. Embiid, if healthy, no. Who else?
Mm.
Shit.
if you name five, I'm cool with the other 27 teams.
I'm trying to think of some other people.
There ain't gonna be too many other people, nigga.
Shay. Hell no, he ain't nowhere near Shay.
He can get Shea.
Shay.
I think Shea don't play enough defense for
I
him.
would take Tyrese over Ja.
No, you
Tyrese
wouldn't.
Halliburton?
I would take Brunson
my
No, you wouldn't.
goodness.
over Ja.
JB, yeah, but you're not
Yeah,
taking. Yeah, you ain't taking TH over him. You're not.
I'm
I
not
would.
taking JB over Ja.
He's showing what he can do when it matters. I would. Right now I would.
I like
He's a
Ja's
better
game.
he's a better team player for sure.
I like Ja's
I
game.
definitely would.
I'm taking
Ja's
Ja.
attitude and
I
mouth,
don't care. I
nothing
like
else.
that. Pause. I like
He's
that.
not like that.
You like that mouth?
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, man.
You said give me all that
Ja
attitude of mouth.
I think Ja, he just like. I mean, he not slept on, but I think people just. I think a lot of people forget because of antics.
We
What
ain't
he really
forget.
calls in the league for 2
This
years.
nigga just bullshitting. We ain't forget what he did.
I think
He
I'm
just
not
ain't done it
saying
since.
It
y'all.
don't make up for
A
all
lot
the
of players.
bullshit.
He just got to dunk again. That's all. He just
Like,
can't
and all the
start
bullshit,
dunking.
all the baby mom stuff and stuff like that,
Still,
his play makes up for it because he's just
yeah.
an elite player.
I damn near forgot about the shit. It's like, man,
But I wouldn't even say. I'm not
is what
saying Shea.
Ja
I'm
was
not
supposed to
saying
be.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
He
Ant is a
literally
way
took
better
that
player.
spot and
Ant's a way better
snatched
player
it.
than Ja, though. What even
No,
before
but
that?
Ja was gonna be the face of the league. The gritty
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. Like, yeah, he was.
The dances, the hair. He was like a modern.
Man.
I ain't going. Never mind. But
Iverson, like a modern Iverson.
I was gonna say that, but not really. But you know what I'm saying? He's just highly influential, more so than any other player I can think of in recent years. But he ain't near AI. AI had rappers changing to look like him.
Yeah.
Nah, but niggas seen the way the league was when they seen Ant really cooking. This nigga knocking out all the superstars out of the league. Like this not his first time doing it, nigga. He's done it multiple
and
times.
he's calling them out as he's doing it, and it's like,
So, but you seen it coming. Though, like I know the way we say Ja was the face of the league, but like once Ant came, it's like, oh, we seen this nigga. Like, oh, this nigga. Oh, he with Patrick Beverly acting like this. Oh, he acting real niggers right now. Okay, bucket killing niggas. You know what I mean? Like he cooking niggas. And then the second season after that, oh, this nigga and he worked from this jump shot mid range. Oh, okay, bet. Third season come around, this nigga knocking out Braun. This nigga knocking out everybody else. This season come around, he knocking out champions. This player. Nigga only lost twice this season in the playoffs. It's like I get where people say Ja was going to be the face, but I think it just had to take one more person to come in and be like, oh yeah, nah, this nigga Ant was going to be the face once we just figure out what his gameplay was. I never thought Ja was going to be as much as it was like I could see the dunks, the gritty and shit, but it's like, nah, Ant is definitely the player face of the league actually.
Right, you can say that now because we're seeing it live. Because
but I was watching.
Hindsight is 2020. Of course, you can say that now, but back then, Ja was above Ant.
Like, imagine
You
if
say
he
bum,
never had the gun shit. Even if he's not the
they'll
better
be
player,
even.
he still would
They'll
have
be
been
even.
he still would have been a face though. If he
Mhm.
They'll
didn't
be
have the
even.
drama, he was already right there. If he never had the drama surrounding his name, he would have been the face regardless of who is better or who's doing what. He was the face. He was next
Yeah.
up.
I thought they would have been even because one came in one season earlier and one, and that's when everything just kept going like this. And once they met each other, it was like, all right, Ant is a better player than Ja. Then it just
That's
kept going
because
like
they
this.
shifted focus off of job and
But
focus
Yeah.
more on Ant.
even if you shifted focus, it still shouldn't dictate how you play against the player that's trying to be the face of the league. You play to how you play, and the way that
Not to
Ant played
play,
against Ja,
just who was the
he
face.
outplayed him. But he outplayed Ja, and it was like, oh shit, this nigga outplayed Ja. Okay, let's just keep it there for a little bit and see how
But
it is.
the best
And Ja
player is not
He's not
always
the
the
face.
face.
Yeah, he's not the face because he played better than Ja, and he is the better player, I believe. Ja was going to be the face no matter who was. Luka was better. There was other players that always have been better players at the same time where Ja was in the league, but he was still the face. He was
Yeah.
going to be the face. So it's
so
not
I got a
necessarily who was better. It's just who was the face of the league, who has the image, who's selling the most shoes,
The
who the
charisma.
kids like, who
Yeah.
listens to who. You know what I'm
so
saying?
okay. So I
Yeah.
got a question, and this might be a far take. So Ant, not Ant, but so Ja wouldn't have been the face of the league if we're going off based off those perceptions of who's selling tickets, who bringing people in the stands or not. It still would have been the older players still. Are we talking about just younger players coming into the league, making a name for themselves?
No,
Right.
the
He was
face.
going to be the face. Going to be the
Who's
Yeah,
face.
going to be the face?
he didn't get there. He didn't get
Yeah.
there. He was going to be. He was next up to be the face. The
Okay.
young 20-something-year-old dog
Yeah.
that
Had all them
everybody loves.
commercials. Now I don't even see a
You know
job
what I'm saying?
commercial.
None.
Nigga, I ain't never seen a Ja commercial.
Oh, I seen
I
a
don't know
whole
the last
bunch.
time he dropped a shoe.
Yeah, I seen a
I
whole
ain't
bunch.
never seen one.
I seen a
That
whole
nigga
Is
bunch.
got hot because Kyrie flaked on them niggas. Nigga said, fuck Nike. Nigga can get a nigga job to talking about the
yeah.
face of the league. That was
Let's see. And then
let's see.
what's AI baby videos?
Oh
I seen
yeah,
them
you
shits,
ain't
nigga.
you ain't
Nigga,
seen them?
that's funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
on TikTok they just
I actually
like
have it.
they have like
Nah, nigga, you gotta watch
a
them
regular
bitches.
video, but it's like the baby version of people.
Aaron the Plumber.
Oh,
I
like
seen
the
that shit.
celebrities. I have seen
Yeah,
that. They'll make it like a celebrity. Yeah,
bro,
I
that
seen
shit
one
Yeah.
is
on Friday.
crazy. Yeah,
They
I
had a
seen
baby
it
Ice
on
Cube talking
Friday.
to Craig and Day Day.
Yeah, that AI stuff, man, is
That's
getting
scary.
crazy.
Hey, but
It
what y'all
is
thinking about
scary.
that? Before you get off, ain't nobody been going that little Diddy case, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
Man,
I'm
I ain't
disgusted
even
by what
These
I
trying.
niggas is
heard.
nasty, bro.
Man,
I'm
I ain't even
disgusted.
trying.
This nigga Diddy said,
I thought I was a
pause,
freak.
nigga.
That
Pause,
nigga.
nigga. I ain't no freak, nigga.
No,
Hell
and
nah. Pause,
I
nigga.
can't even say I'm a
This
freak
nigga,
no more.
That nigga
this
freaked
nigga
out.
said,
Bro, they
this
said
nigga,
there was a 96-hour freak off,
That's
and they said
nigga,
crazy.
afterwards there was blood, fecal
yeah,
matter, urine, and other bodily fluids that remain unnamed
nigga,
everywhere. I
fuck
said,
all
bro,
that.
he the devil. He's the devil, bro.
This nigga told his girl, go ahead and swallow his cum and spit it on my nipples and rub it in. I said, oh, this
Yes,
nigga is nasty, bro.
yes.
That's your man's too.
They
Boom!
said Cassie.
This nigga Max, that's his man.
My bad. Hell
This
nah.
nigga was
I don't know
can't
Diddy.
stop, won't stop. This
I don't
nigga,
know.
bro.
I don't know that nigga Diddy. I ain't never listened to a
Take
Diddy
that,
song in my
nigga,
life.
take that. Shit, I
Hell
did.
no.
And then I seen this thing. It was wild, bro. I was like, okay, I'm tired of hearing about this nigga against my will. His
Yeah, it's over, bro.
Cassie said that. So there was an incident where she recalled where Diddy. And there's a video of him talking to his mom. They sitting there talking, and he said, my mom, she bad. She could touch the floor with her palms flat on her tippy toes." Nigga, what?
This nigga worse than
How
R.
do you
Kelly.
know? How do you know that? And then they said Cassie. So that's just context. So then
Yeah.
Cassie then went to describe in the case. She was talking, and they asked her, "What are some of the traumatic events you experienced?" One of the most traumatic she named is where she claimed that Diddy and her Cassie were having sex, and his mom came in and said, "Let me show you how it's done, boo." And it sat on Diddy's face, her son, and then laughed in Cassie's face when she was looking shocked and said, "This is the only way I've been able to get him to shut up since he was little."
Oh,
Bro, I don't want to hear nothing.
I
Like,
see where
this
he get
face
it
is
from.
crazy.
get it from his
Yeah,
Got it
mom.
from his
bro.
mama. Freaky
I
ass
said,
doing
mama.
that.
what? I said, bro, ain't no. The only way you can get him shut up since he was young. How long has this been happening? It should have never
Yeah,
happened.
he was molested.
If that's the case, nigga, free R. Kelly, nigga. Fuck it.
No, keep both
No,
niggas
no,
No,
locked
no,
up.
I'm
nigga.
saying if this nigga walk away, if this nigga did he walk away
He's
because
not
he's
walking
doing
away.
freak offs, let's say this.
Even if he did,
He gonna get
him
less
locked up.
time than R. Kelly. He getting
You
less
said
time than R.
what?
Kelly already. He gonna get less time.
No, he gonna get more.
Nah.
More stuff is compiling every day,
He's just a
and
freak.
it's worse than the stuff
That's
R.
what they gonna
Kelly
say.
was doing.
Pretty much they just paint him as a freak right now. It's a freak. He's just a freak ass nigga.
But this is
That's
just
what
the
he's painting him as.
beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, you already know about the car bombings and shit. It literally
Yeah.
niggas knew that he blew up Kid
Boy.
Cudi's car, and this nigga was walking. R. Kelly ain't never blew up nobody's car.
And drugging
He
people.
ain't
and
ever
shit
got
like
caught
that.
on camera punching a girl.
He pistol on somebody though. On
Yeah,
camera.
but he ain't punched nobody or blow up no car. This nigga's the
Right.
real life Joker, bro. It's a different
Mm-hmm.
different ball game.
Thuggalicious in real life.
Nigga Thuggalicious.
For real.
He
that
he a
nigga
different
wow.
breed.
Man.
And then got a couple of last topics. I thought these would be fun to kind of bring up. So, in y'all's opinion, when it comes to signature moves in the NBA, what's the best one in your opinion, or your favorite, best or favorite signature move in the NBA?
Like signature move as in like finisher or getting into the bucket, if that makes sense.
Just like whether you talking about AI's crossover, you talking about
Mm.
the fadeaway. No matter what player you think, you talking about, signature dunks, signature handle moves, any of that. What's the nastiest shit you done seen?
I ain't gonna hold you. This is me personally. I'm think I'm gonna go to Jamal Crawford with the fake euro behind the back. They get
Yeah.
to the layup. Like that I actually watched. That nigga just really just. It might be like an and one an actual NBA game. I'm like, oh, this nigga is.
I'm
Cold.
trying to think.
Maybe the Jason Williams one too.
The Jason Williams. Oh.
Shit. Maybe this.
The Kobe pump fake for sure.
Kobe
pump fake. I'd say
I'm gonna go Bron.
the fuck you three, yeah. The fuck you.
The look at the ball and then
that one, and then I think what else.
Man,
I got Steph's no look 3.
Yeah,
just nasty.
That one,
You don't even got to name that. This is
don't even matter. It's just like that's disrespectful.
KD pull up. He just be pulling up.
Don't matter where he at.
Coordinator just pull up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that too. Or like the crossover pull up. If you do like crossover.
I like Devin Booker's going in, like crossover going into the post and then shooting fade away.
Mm-hmm.
He might have one of the coolest niggas I've ever seen. That nigga, boom, boom, boom.
He might be closer to Kobe.
That might be closer to Kobe when I think about it.
Tatum.
It would make sense.
Yeah,
the way this nigga Devin Booker loves some Kobe, a little too much. It makes sense. It makes sense.
But this nigga Devin Booker ain't text Kobe's number talking about I got you or whatever he do.
And lose, nigga. How you gonna lose and text dead Kobe? No, that's ass backwards.
I got you, big Kobe. Kobe took the shit out of him.
I like Paul Pierce elbow shot.
Paul Pierce elbow shot?
His elbow.
Nastiest?
Oh, the sky.
Yeah, I just like it. I just like his little elbow.
Sky
can't miss.
Unstoppable.
That's unstoppable.
Oh, the dream shake.
Dream Shake too.
Kareem's Dream Shake.
Yeah.
I said Hakeem.
Man, what
Dream
happened
Shake.
to signature moves? Niggas don't got signature moves anymore.
That's why I put that in here because I was thinking like there's no signature moves. Like there's people that do things, but there's no signature go to. Like I'm trying to think the closest modern day. I would say maybe Luka's snatchback 3.
Yeah,
I'd say that's probably about as close as we get.
That's James Harden.
But he put his own spin on it though. He do a little bit better. He does a little bit better. He took what James Harden did and made it a little bit more deadly.
But wouldn't that be James Harden though? Not his.
Nah. So check this out.
Version.
So yeah. So like the fadeaway, right? You got Jordan's fadeaway and then you got Kobe's fadeaway.
Yeah.
I think Kobe
fadeaway.
perfected it. Yeah, but LeBron's fadeaway is not.
Yeah, Kobe definitely perfected.
Fucking with Jordan's or Kobe's.
Even Dirk's. Dirk's probably be the most signature joint.
Yeah, the Dirk fade, yeah.
The Dirk fade might be better than Kobe's fadeaway.
I don't want to say better. But
it's not better, but it's more awkward. I mean, not awkward. It's more different.
It's different.
Like his fadeaway looks a lot different than the other fadeaways you would see. His looks the most
because he had his like knee up or whatever.
Yeah, and kicking out his leg and shit when
I watch Dirk shoot, I'm like, oh, that's going in.
Awkward.
But it's like when I watch Kobe, I'm like, well,
that's going in.
It's going in, but it's like he shot the ball 20 times, right? Like it's going in, but Dirk is shooting 10 times, all 10 going in. Damn near. It's like, oh yeah, bang,
no, it
bang.
Ain't never been such a player do that. Don't create that narrative, dog. Ain't never been a player that everything they shoot it goes in. Hell no.
Yeah, I bet I can find one.
Kobe got the rep for it.
I found somebody.
Probably Larry Bird. That nigga got bored with his left hand.
Sean Livingston. His mid ranges. They say he ain't never missed a mid range his whole career. That's what they say.
He was.
Nigga, if he don't miss one, I know Dirk can do a video. But if they could do a game.
Well, with Sean Livingston, like I seen a thing. It was like the most. I remember if it was archetypes or what, but it was like the strangest like archetypes in like NBA, and he was just like a mid-range assassin. This nigga just like literally the most basic shot ever, but he did not miss the mid-ranges.
But his shot was so weird because when he pulled up, he also like it's weird. Like he's like a worm. It's like he pulled up and then snatched back.
Yeah, he did a Jason Tatum in the air before he left the ground. He's like,
Oh yeah, this nigga. That one. I'll probably say that one for sure.
We kind of discussed this one a little bit earlier. I didn't mean to cut you off. What did you say?
No, go ahead. You good.
I was saying we kind of got on this a little bit, but like most similar player we've seen the Ant. Instead of comparing him to players, who's the most similar we've seen in recent years compared to him? Like you like, oh, that nigga plays like Ant. Too early to tell.
Yeah, he need a.
I don't know. He's been in the league for 5 years now. I think that's enough to see a type of comparison now.
No.
Like I'm not saying like all the way through. You can see some type of.
No, there's nobody that plays like Ant.
I'm gonna say this, and y'all can tell if I'm wrong or not. Kobe played 5 seasons, and we said the mass like, oh, we can see some Jordan in him. We can see his relentless in how he plays the game. We've seen that. That take a lot, and I don't see why I'm trying to see why we can't say that with recent players now. Like it's not
because
it's not
you're
that
trying
hard
to compare a recent player to a recent player. With Jordan and Kobe, you're comparing at that time a recent player to a former player. That's what I'm saying. There's nobody now that plays like Ant. Ant plays like Ant. There's nobody else that plays like Ant.
Yeah, the question is like right now the person who's the closest play style to him, not skill level. Because it's like he's up there, but like play style.
But if he's a play style, you might as well do the skill level at that point because you're not gonna find nobody at that point, though, right?
No, there's people that can do what you do, just not at the same level. You see what I'm saying?
Who would you put in that? Who would you say that then? Like just
for Anthony Edwards?
Yeah, just picking your brain. Like what player would you say that without going back to former players?
Ja.
No.
That's if Josh,
as far as similar.
Josh shot more threes, yes, but he don't shoot threes like that.
Yeah, but Ant is just slightly a better 3-point shooter. You see what I'm saying?
No,
As
I'm
far
talking
as
about
play style,
shooting. Like he
Like
shoots
y'all don't
more
shoot enough.
attempts. He
he
attempts
got
more
more
threes.
shot
Yeah,
attempts.
He's
but
number one three
Ja
percenter this year,
doesn't.
right? Yeah.
I think he shot the most.
Ant
Yeah,
was?
Yeah. Ant was, yeah.
yeah.
What?
He beat Beasley, right? Malik Beasley
Malik Beasley.
in
Damn,
Detroit.
I'd have thought
Yep,
that
he
would have
beat him
been
by like
like,
3 or something like that. Yeah.
huh.
Yeah,
It was the last game of the
Anthony
season.
Edwards
He beat him.
didn't shoot threes. I'll give you Ja.
Mm-hmm.
But since he
He's
does
shooting
shoot
too
threes,
much.
who do we give
Yeah.
him then?
And he has like a better package. Like
Pause.
he, nigga, hold on. I'm not talking about that. Nigga. I'm talking about his moves. Like he has
Yeah.
go-to moves. Like Ja, he just drives to the basket and then ends up either falling
that a
to the
go-to move?
ground. No, ain't no go-to move. I'm talking about like combos. Like you,
Okay.
like
Like a
crossovers,
1-2 bang bang. Okay.
swings. Like you get to your
Yeah.
spot, you pull up from the elbow or something like that.
Mhm.
Like Ja not doing that. I ain't never
Yeah.
seen Ja do that.
And would even back niggas down in the paint sometimes.
Yeah.
He does all kind of stuff. He'll back down niggas in the paint.
So I mean, I guess, man, because it's always going to be a player that is not quite similar, but you can see some type of resemblance. I'm just trying to figure out who that person is. Because Ant does play like Ant, but there's a game that he took bits and pieces of to make it his game. So
But it'll be an old player. It won't be a current player.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, it has to be an old player, not a current player. That's what I said at the beginning. It has to be. That's why I said Jordan will probably be the one.
Pieces from everybody. I think Jordan, KD. He said KD's his favorite player, so of course KD. But yeah, like ain't nobody right now, like the new generation, comparing Ant to anybody that plays like it. So yeah, let's wrap this shit up, man.
All right,
niggas. Many potatoes. Niggas is about to
my brain meats was flowing. But we always got more time.
Nigga Mar ain't get on, bitch ass.
Yeah.
Nigga said fuck us.
Getting his ass played with.
Nigga getting his ass ate like cheese steak.
Oh,
that's crazy.